Welcome back, everybody. In this video I just want to show you my collection of 1/18 scale Shelby Cobras. Here we have a Majorette Platinum Edition 1/18 scale. We have a American Muscle by Ertl. As you can see, Ertl, that was the name. This is the vehicle they produced. And then we have Yatming, or Road Signature, which is the Cobra Daytona Coupe. So anyways, we'll start with this one. Excuse my squeaky chair, but that's what I got. So anyways, Majorette, they did a very nice job. They had lots of nice little fine details. The engine wasn't overly detailed, but it was a nice representation of the Cobra engine. A nice interior in it. Open the door, you see, and lots of nice details on the dash. They had an opening hatch for it, which is very nice. The detail was very nicely done, you know. Here we go. It's basically, you know, a simplified version, but detail is there nonetheless. Steering wheels, steerable wheels. Which, that's pretty cool. So it's a French company, Majorette. And this is their interpretation of what a nice Cobra can be without the stripes going down the center. This is a typical racing livery. Then we move to American Muscle. As you can see, $38.99. This car I bought in the early 90s. Oops. Whatever. Here we go. Okay. So as you can see from the bottom here, 1993 from Ertl. Well, this is the car they produced. I'll show the underside, and it's pretty similar to the Majorette. You know, nicely molded detail. Manufacturer name, main China. Big wide tires compared to the Majorette. All of the tires are pretty close, you know. They're still pretty big, which is cool. Of course, they had opening doors. They had a trunklet too, if you're very careful. You don't want to break the plastic. Well, they had a single 4-barrel, whereas the Majorette has a dual quad setup. No opening feature on the back, but still very nicely done. Dashboard's not as well detailed, as you can see, as the Majorette version. Well, I mean, pretty close. I mean, you got all the shifter, handbrake detail, fire bottle here. Okay, you got the shifter, handbrake, no fire bottle, but still very nicely done. Then we move over to Road Signature by, well, this is the name. Underneath the box, it's actually this is licensing rights, and this is all the licensee information. But Howard Johnson's licensed trademarks are used under license to Yatming Industry Factory Limited. So Yatming Industry, they made a lot of nice detailed vehicles that were affordable. You know, this was at a hobby shop, $33.99. This was Hans Christian. This was back in the early 90s when we had a Hans Christian toy store. There was Toys and Wheels, which also sold Hot Wheels and toy cars. So it wasn't cheap back then in the early 90s, but it was such a cool car, I had to get it. And yeah, man, well, hobby shop, $33.99, so it was actually cheaper, and it was around the same time. You know, let's look at the bottom here. Well, it says 2001, so copyright, whatever. So 2001, this company produced a lot of nice cars in 118 scale. They did some 124 scale as well. But this is my absolute favorite Shelby car that he ever made. And for the price, you could spend like $100 or more on other 118 scale die casts. But for the price, you got a very, very nicely detailed car. Oh, the hatch doesn't open, or maybe it does. No. But the doors, if you get your finger in the right spot. Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Now, how nice is that, eh? Detail from back. Here's my hand. Nicely done wheels on it. Exhaust pipe. Oh, this is cool. This is my absolute favorite Shelby automobile that Carroll made. And Yatming did a fantastic job on this. Now you see, it would have two wipers normally, but for racing, you only need the driver's side. Steerable wheels. This is the screw. Put that over there. Okay. But as you can see, another simplified chassis, but except for this centerpiece where it says made in China, whatnot, that's plastic, but the rest of it's metal. So this vehicle is actually very heavy compared to the other two. Oh, that's my chair squeaking. Sorry about that. But I absolutely love this car. This is one of my favorite die cast, you know, for the money. $33.99 back in 2001. This beautiful paint job on it. Just, so nicely done. This is one of my prized possessions that I'm so proud to have. So there you go. Those are the three Shelby Cobras. Carroll Shelby Great guy. Knew what he loved, and he made some beautiful cars that will be remembered forever, loved by everyone. Anywho, there's my video. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.